Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. It's Clay Rammage with part 2 of the Goodwill bins haul. This time it's going to be covering the books that we found. I have a total of 40 books that we bought. That's a lot of books. But some good items. Few that surprised me on their value. And so let's just get right into this. This was the day Cindy and I went, and yeah, we found a lot of great stuff. This book, 10,000 Jokes, Toasts, and Stories. Now this particular one is a first edition from 1940. This book is worth about $10, 10 to 15. And the condition this one in, I would say more like $10, but you can see the spine is severely faded. Can't even read what it says there anymore. This is a novel. It's called Fair Stood the Wind for France by Bates. Again, this is a first edition, 1944, printed and bound. This one has, somebody must have tried to sell these books because they have post-it notes inside of them with different prices on them. But this one has, you know, it came from a library. It says property of the Kenwood Library in Minneapolis. So, but it's not like a library. It must have been just a small local one. They don't have all the numbering and all that kind of stuff. This is a large book, The Renaissance by Will Durant. This is again a $15 to $20 book talking about the Renaissance period. So that's kind of a fun little book. Found a bunch of these, what are called junior elf books. They're small child's books. Some of you may be familiar. This is Once Upon a Time. There's a frog and a princess. Tells you what's going to happen. This is 1960. This one is 1960. But they're all in great condition in that they're not written in. It does have shelfware on the outside, but no writing on it, which is great. Ponies. Again, a 19 copyright. Oh, and this one doesn't have a date. But the little ponies. These are, you know, $3 to $5 books, basically. But I think what I will do, this is 1956, is list these as a lot. They seem to do pretty good as a lot. And a lot of kids' books I put down at the Pink Elephant, but I think these I will list on eBay. 1956 Farm Animals. Sorry, I'm not. Go to Sleep book. And the Mrs. Hen Goes to Market. They're just, again, these books just have such great illustrations and graphics. And stickers. So, 1959 on that one. That's a good one. Another fun Sunday School Sings. Praise book of favorite Sunday school hymns and choruses. So, just a little hymn book. As many as you know, I collect hymn books and I just can't resist them. This is a book called The Indian Chief by Van Dusen. Now, it's interesting. Either this book has been rebound or something else, and I'm not exactly sure. But it's an unusual book. It talks about the Indian chief, and it's the account of the labors, losses, sufferings, and oppression of this particular person, David Sawyer, in parentheses underneath, and it says a chief of the Gibway Indians in Canada West. And then you can see here, it's all in this red, maroon colored lettering. The whole book is in that, which I find interesting. So, by Reverend Conrad Van Dusen. So, anyway, sorry, so Van Dusen was from 1867, so that's when he originally wrote the book, but I don't believe it was published until now. So yeah, much later publishing. This one, Personal Reminiscences of Auguste Rodin. This is basically a biography of Rodin from his own perspective, if you will. And this book is actually worth, what was this book? It was $35. There was a signed copy that they were asking $88, but I don't know whether it was author signed or Rodin signed. I can't imagine a Rodin signed one being bad. It was probably an author signed. So this one was quite valuable, and of course many of you may know that Rodin was a very, very famous sculptor. So in the art world, he is the man for sculpture. Here's another one of these little books, The Best of Friends. This one surprised me, and sometimes I'm like, it's gut instinct when I'm buying stuff, so it's hard to give a specific formula. But this one, it's The Lives and Times of Archie and Mehetabel. And I thought, this looks interesting. It says, new edition with an introduction by E.B. White and pictures by George Harriman. And so I was like, I don't know. So I looked it up, and sure enough, this is a $20 to $25 book. You want to get confused? Look at the amount of copyrights and all the different dates involved in that. Isn't that crazy? Yeah. So, but again, I was surprised. This does have a name written in the front in ink. Other than that, it's in very good condition along with the dust jacket. Complete paper airplane book. I thought this was fun, and it's from 1979. So that'll be more of a pink elephant. Okay, now this one, I picked this up again. I kind of look for unusual, weird stuff, and these were in the book bins. And this is actually Cyrillic. This book and these pamphlets, and this is printed in the USSR. So, and these are from the 1950s. Both the book and these publications. I have no idea what they say. This will take some work to try to figure out what it is, what they say, what they're all about. But they were fascinating. I thought, I'll grab them. You never know. The Mousetrap and Other Plays by Agatha Christie. Again, this book, somebody was asking $12 for it, but it's a $20 to $25 book listed on eBay. So Agatha Christie stuff is still quite collectible. A lot of people still buy it. So, all right, this one, and I thought there was two. Where's the other one? It's here somewhere. Yep, here it is. So there's two books by this Lucy Fitch Perkins. There's the Cave Twins and the Swiss Twins. These are both kind of in rough condition. They're from the 1920s. There was actually a third one that was, I can't remember what it was, but it was another book of twins, but it literally was falling apart. The pages were only half there, and these aren't in the best of condition either. This one's had the binding tape put on it to try to hold it together. Both of them have writing and pencil and other marks on the inside, but these are still marketable. They're just great little books. So I'll probably list these together as a lot. So, little Rip Van Winkle book. This one is another one that kind of surprised me. Christmas, Every Day, and Other Stories by W.D. Howells. And this has an inscription written that's dated 1911. But what's interesting, this is an 1892 publication. And it's a first edition. Again, $25 book. So, and the spine is a little loose on that one. But this would even make a great decoration piece. You know, to put it in your vignettes for Christmas. This book is still, somebody ordered it, got sent to them, taped to a piece of cardboard, They never opened it, and it's not that expensive of a book, although it looks like to be in pretty good condition. But it's a $5 to $10 book. Found a little Garfield book. Book of the Seasons. This is a 1984 publication. Seasons to Jump. It's an easy reader. I like it, it's fun. Cindy found this one and I picked it up. I just thought it was so unusual. It's called Coloring on Real Egyptian Papyrus. So the book has real papyrus. And then it gives you an example of the coloring, and then a page for you to color. And the whole book is filled with that. I just think that's pretty cool. Couldn't find another one similar to it, so it's like fun. Another Christmas book, A Christmas Carol. This is a more modern publication, but again, I thought for Christmas somebody might be looking for that. Oh yeah. Robinson Crusoe. This is a kid's book. It is, written for a young adult, I should say. And this one, I can't remember the date on it. Come on, pages are all stuck together. There we go. After the title page, there it is. 1900. The pages are a little loose in this book. It's not in the best of condition, but there's one listed for $50. So, as you can tell, the spine is torn. I didn't look to see what condition that one is in, but I just love these graphics that they put on them back at the turn of the 1900s. Thought they were great. Okay, these next two, I was really surprised. These are novels. Bob North, apparently in the 1920s, these were quite popular. He had a series in. $20, $25. So I will, again, probably lot these two together. They're both first editions, both in great condition. This one has stuff in it. The thing I forget to do sometimes is look to see what's in here. 1929. Oh, 15 years old in 1929. Oh, so there is a condition issue. The page is loose. So it's not in the best of condition. So I'll probably, again, list both of them for like $40. Something like that. This is a $20 to $25 book. It's called Rain Tree Country. Still got its original dust jacket. Somebody had $5 on it. Would have been a good bargain. And this was published in 1948. This is a novel, but I love the cover. It's great. All right, this one, it's by the American Geographical Society. It's Iraq Around the World program. That was an interesting book, and apparently there's a whole series of these. Here's the label for your album case, it says. And this was published in, when was this? 1968. So it talks about the country, the history, and then it had stickers that you would collect and put in the book. So there's a lot of these stickers in here. So it's kind of one of those educational sticker books. All right, and I took a gamble on these. I bought a bunch of Cliff Notes. The Scarlet Letter, To Kill a Mockingbird, Othello, Great Expectations, Lewis's Babbitt, The Odyssey, Catcher in the Rye. So they're all big name titles. These are Cliff Notes, Lincoln, Nebraska. That's where Cliff Notes started. I used to walk by their building all the time when I was working in Lincoln, Nebraska. So that has a little bit of a personal connection. So that's part of the reason why I bought them. I assume people still use them. They're great little tools. Then I found a Dr. Dolittle, the story of Dr. Dolittle, and I didn't notice at the time that the cover is kind of roached. But I have a series of these Junior Deluxe editions, so I'll probably just put it with that. And this is the 1948 edition. So I'll probably just add this to the series that I already have. I think I have like 10 of them now, and just list them as a big lot. But that was our little book haul. Some good money. I spent $13 on books, but again, several of these, you know, will double my money alone. So hey, we like it. Thank you guys for watching. Catch you next time.